That's your cue.
I know, I just wanted to fucking be quiet for the first few seconds. So, anyways, hi. I'm much less sick.
We can hear.
Physically.
You sound better.
So, these chucklefucks have all gone to sleep.
I've been
Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade.
I've been downgraded to Chucklefuck?
That's a crazy downgrade.
I know.
What were you before again?
Your wife?
No, Chucklefuck's like a title. You can have it with other
Why not
titles.
both?
Wait, is it like a title that you put on something so it's like, we now present Chucklefuck
It's sort of like in the way that like you can't just call yourself the Great.
Man, I
People
love
will
this.
remember
How
you
we
as something
started.
else.
I mean, if you manipulate the media enough.
This will forever be the best intro we've ever done, where we just talk about being a chuckle fuck and manipulating media.
So, anyways,
I call myself the OK.
Anyway.
I'll write the fair. Wait, no, that's too good for you.
Alright, continue, motherfucker.
Okay. Alex, Dickard.
Are we all gonna have to do Blush of Life because we went to sleep and waking up?
And also
Yes.
the just general wake up roll.
Everyone do a rouse roll for your wake up. Because you are quite literally rousing yourself from death.
The genuine wise roll.
Yes! And
Alright,
Blush of
one
Life.
pass and a fail. Increase my hunger.
Is it just one?
Just one.
Whew.
If you fail, you get hungry. If you don't get hungry.
Well, you do need to do 2 rolls, though. One for Blush of Life, one for just waking up.
I passed both, so that's
We're focusing on the first one where you wake up.
Well, I passed.
And this one, I'm just double checking. It's hunger everything, right?
Hunger.
It does not matter. Does not matter. Just roll
Yeah,
the
just
die.
roll a dice, yeah. Hey, you succeeded. Nice. No hunger up charge for you.
Nice.
We all
No.
wake up successfully.
Blush of
Oh,
life.
excuse me.
Yay, I get to roll 2 because I'm Humanity 8.
Nice.
Oh, excuse me.
I think I'm 7.
Wait.
Well, failed.
Give me a second.
You are very hungry.
I'm only at 2 hunger.
I succeeded either way.
Comparatively.
I have also succeeded once again. I like that die. That die is nice to me.
Yeah.
I've also succeeded. That's all my luck, guys.
It's all downhill from here.
See. Next thing you do is you're accidentally going to go into a hunger frenzy in front of your.
We meet each other and you just immediately slip down a flight of fucking stairs, Steven.
Yeah, no. He gets in front of his touchstone and he goes into a hunger frenzy.
No.
Thank you.
You guys are all in your places. Unless you live with one of your touchstones, the chances of that is very slim. Or you have high enough humanity to get your dick hard. Yes,
you know
I am
people
including
can live together without
the
fucking,
females.
right?
Not in his world.
Look, honestly, all a female vampire with low humanity needs is a bucket of lube and they're good to go.
He just gets one of the things you use to fucking warm up a fucking male masturbation toy.
God.
Hey,
Anyways.
quick request. Never speak again.
Alright.
He's the DM, he has to speak!
Alright, guys, I'm DMing now. So, this shit's gay, and, a Quay Jin and said, burst through the wall.
Never mind, we cannot speak of this specifically the Quajin,
Jin shall never be.
because for some reason, instead of just making it cooler and like not racist, the idea is just don't speak of it.
Well, there's no real. I don't think there's a real way to redo. There's a lot more problems with Quajins. Trying to redo them in a way that makes sense and isn't racist would just be making a new splat.
Listen, if they claim that the Salubri aren't just a bloodline, but instead are a fucking clan, anything
Well,
can happen.
It's because they don't like doing bloodlines. Bloodlines just don't exist according to them outside of fucking lore sheets.
So they do exist. Anyways,
Different.
So,
It is different.
Alex Dickard, as I
Mhm.
was saying, where are you right now?
Oh, I'm waking up in my cabin. In the middle of the woods.
Right. You wake up, you look around. What's your hunger at?
2.
All right, you're a bit peckish, but like, unless you don't really do anything, like if you do a bunch of stuff, you're probably gonna get hungrier this night, but you don't think you're going to.
Mm.
With that in mind, what do you go do?
I first go over to a giant chest. I open it, and you just see a bunch of disposable phones in there. Seems like we're getting a bit low. Do have some hides to sell. It's probably gonna do that.
Like
just
old
grab
phones
a
that
random
you've
flip phones. Yeah, literally.
Slowly gotten from turning in old phones and getting a new phone with a good plan or some shit like that.
Yeah, literally just a shit ton of old flip phones. Just a bunch of disposables, and okay, yep, that works. And I just
All
grab
right.
a bunch of the hides I've already skinned off of a few animals and just start heading to town.
All right.
We can head to someone else while I'm traveling if you want, because he's just walking.
Okay,
no
for the
hurry.
first part of the night, if that's the case, that's the case.
Because I'm deep in the woods to stay away from everyone.
And you don't have celerity, do you?
No, that's why I said walking.
No, he doesn't.
Damn.
And he ain't going to, because he ain't sucking blood from a vampire anytime soon.
To be fair, you are sort of peak human-ish
Still going
as a
fast.
vampire. You're faster than most, even without celerity, but yeah.
Okay, so he just came out in the woods at his normal time from 6 o'clock, which means that he walked 30 minutes. So it's 30 minutes from where he exited to where he is. That's where his house is. It's actually 2 hours away. He just walked that fast.
Whoa.
He's trying to find his
To
house.
be fair, if you live in the middle of the woods and you're a vampire, you can just sort of chuck the rules a little bit. That's why most gangrel, I assume, just live in bumfuck nowhere.
Mm-hmm. I wonder. It's like a second
Either
home.
way. So, are you going to grab a bite as you're going, or just be traveling?
If I find a... Nah. I'm probably too hungry for now.
Okay. And I will remind, you cannot reduce yourself to 0
I know.
through animal blood.
Yeah, you can only do it from sucking a vampire dry, right?
No.
Drinking a person completely.
Okay.
You can drink an animal completely, it just won't
Slay
do
it, that's
as well.
In order to go to 0 hunger, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Human, half of a werewolf, or a whole vampire.
Fair enough.
And in certain games, there's a different kind of sucking you can do where you can go to 0 hunger bribe the DM by sucking his dick. Not this game, just like other ones.
Well, I mean,
We're-
one of our players can do that, but not me. Sure as hell ain't me.
You do live several states apart. That would probably be the main issue.
Oh yeah, other than just not wanting to suck dick ever.
Look, even if you wanted to, though, the states would still be a huge obstacle. Anyways, continue.
Calm yourself.
Why is today?
It's not your turn just yet. So, give me survival athletics, I'll say, to get through the woods.
Okay, that's 6 dice. Yay. Just a light jog. Oh my god.
2 hours away, a light jog.
With Ryan, I hear my rolls aren't shit. I wonder. That's 5 successes. I forgot to put on hunger. Hold on, let me just do 2 of those dice. Well, the last 2 would have been that, so it's fine either way. I don't remember 1, so.
Alright.
I was just stupid. I was just going, because I was thinking it was Hunter. 5 successes.
Fucking
sorry.
wall. Bud, if there's anything that your character looks cool doing, it's running through the woods like a wild man.
Yeah.
You go fast enough that you need to basically take your hat off and like hold it as you're going, because otherwise that shit's gonna be back there.
Holding on to the hides a little tighter so they don't get torn up by some branches. And we're
Oh,
going
yeah.
flying.
Oh no, you don't have to worry about that. You know every little like fox or deer path in the air. The path you take is as if you were untouched by the nature around. And then, eventually, you get to the city and see the lights.
Woo. Camera action.
And, despite your speed as a vampire, you are still going to take like an hour or so to do that. So we're gonna jump over to someone else.
Womp.
All right.
Brian.
Bringen. Brajin.
Brian Harris.
Steven.
You paying attention? It's your turn.
How do you wake up? And where are you?
Well, I wake up like any sane human being does. I crawl myself off the floor as I threw myself off the bed from sleeping.
What?
You're supposed to be like a corpse. How did you?
Exactly.
He dances in his
Man-
sleep, don't worry about it.
Man times his torpor so that, like, when he jumps at the bed, he bounces off of it. Fucking dead.
You know what? I feel like Brian would do that. All right, let's go. 3, 2, up!
I'm picturing like a fucking like ragdoll physics hits the bed.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That was good sleep.
Landed next to the pile of laundry today.
Ah, I see. My leg wrapped around the corner of the wall. Okay.
Noted. There's just a random corner jutting out in this room. This will be important later for me. when someone
Fight
tries
some-
to bash your head into
Yeah,
it.
you fight someone in your room and you just dance around this random corner.
I've been living in this room for years. I know exactly where that damn corner, and I still tripped over it.
That is in character right now. Despite celerity and everything.
No, it's because of celerity.
He's
You know
moving
what?
too fast.
Yeah,
You
he woke up, got up, and went, "Yeah, I'm gonna do my normal routine."
give
And that
me
goddamn corner.
give me a resolve performance, I suppose, or etiquette, whichever one you want, to maybe not clean, but get your room and like your home into order. You are a Toreador,
No, this is 100% true. I'm 100% clean.
and you will have a -2 penalty for this roll.
Well,
I think
Because
he's
right now
playing
you
good.
are in a little bit of a messy room.
Okay, that's fair. What would that be? Can I argue I'm dancing while doing this?
That's why I said resolve performance or something. It's resolve.
Well, I have to make sure,
Okay.
Sure.
because people can groove while clean up. Sure, they'll get distracted a lot.
fucking
yeah.
moving the fucking vacuum back and forth as you're dancing.
start singing.
Okay, so that would be. All right, so now I'm at 4. Nothing. Good sir. Total failure.
Oof.
You
Told
feel
you.
a bit
it-
off your game right now.
It's gonna go downhill, guys.
Oh, excuse me.
Huh. Stupid corner.
Maybe getting into a different spot might be a better aesthetic for you right now. You're not sure.
Stupid corner. You're always the reason why I'm in this bad mood in the morning.
A fucking corner. It couldn't have just been a fucking square room. No,
I would
it's
have
a
been
fucking
fine
like
with a rat.
it's a fucking Tetris piece.
So I just imagine
Stupid
Brian
LPs.
in like a music video where he's like singing, but in like the recording, it's just him mouthing the words to the corner. So it's just like
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, so because I'm displeased with myself and I feel off my game, this mess may just stay a mess for a little bit as I leave.
Whoa.
All right. Where do you go?
Probably to practice. Like,
All right. If that's the case, you go. Did you blush of life today?
yeah.
yes, I did.
Yeah, we
roll.
did up
Okay.
top, remember?
Just double checking.
Yeah.
My brain, I have the same Malkavian Bane as that motherfucker in the church.
Forgetfulness?
Yes. Sometimes. Either way, you get to the studio. Dance studio? Is that where your boy vibes?
It's like a practice studio that specializes in dance.
All right. I can say you do feel quite a bit more at ease right now. You walk in and it is this is your aesthetic. You can feel your energy fucking coming back as you see actually you see your manager
Woo.
complaining at some people for fucking up
He's
a
on
routine.
He's on the devil tear today. I'm gonna go this way now.
Don't you fucking dare
Yeah,
run
I didn't
away.
even say it loud.
You know how good I am at hearing things. Come on, Brian.
Yeah, I'm on my way. What you
What
getting at? What are you getting mad about this time? They seemed fine whenever I walked in.
You know, like the third dance routine I tried to show you?
You already
The
starting to
really
want to
easy
complicate.
one?
I mean, it's easy now. It's complicated when you beginning. Are they beginning? I look at them.
They're about where you were.
Oh, so it was like actually medium-ish.
He shrugs. They all said they had experience. Apparently not.
Someone in the background tries to do a twirl on their head, fails completely. Fuck.
You know, I've been there though. I've been there. I've been there.
Come on, guys. You're dancers, not skateboarders. You're not supposed to be wiping out.
That's in character by character. Just that's pretty. That's pretty good. Hey, but who knows? Maybe these guys will pop out a new performance that you've never seen before. You gotta have some hope. You can't just be gloomy all day. I know, even though you want to be gloomy all day. Well, I air quote day because
This is me happy.
I know, I know, I know.
The guys is just like, that's him happy?
You don't want to see him upset.
Yeah, upset's when you break your contract. He just gives a fucking evil eye towards that guy. What's your boy thinking?
I think I've been in that situation. I wasn't the one that broke the contract, but I was next to someone who did. And I got the earful of it. I got the earful for no reason.
You got the earful because part of that person's contract is to stay out of dangerous situations in and out the dance studio. You told him to, and I quote, do a flip while he was already breaking the rules by doing parkour.
Okay, I didn't know he was doing parkour.
He was literally jumping over walls and shit. And you said do a flip and he landed on his ankle. You're lucky he was able to scrounge up enough money to pay his medical bill.
So everyone sees my profile picture right with that smile. Imagine his mouth like as like he just had a lemon and he's his lips are like just
He puts
Just-
a hand up just like to stop you from responding to whatever thought you had. And he says, regardless, I've given you this conversation at least 3 times. You got anything new to talk about?
Don't I have a competition coming up?
We were supposed to.
Well, what happened?
The benefactor went missing.
What? Really?
Like the guy that was paying for the event went missing.
Oh, man! That was an easy
Not
win.
watch TV.
What time of day are we talking about?
It's been on the news for, like, at least local news for a good while. It's one of the, like, sort of snooty rich guys.
You know, I think I have heard of that actually. It's terrible timing though. Like I wanted to get paid. That was an easy win. That was an easy victory. Like come on. And he has his head down a little bit. Like man.
Shouldn't you be
Oh,
worrying
man.
about difficult victories?
Yeah.
I need the money.
Though I do admit us not getting the money from that is going to be a problem.
It's gonna suck. Yes, immensely.
You have no idea, do
Do we
you?
know? No, not at all. I just know it's gonna suck immensely.
And only because I said it.
Maybe.
This is why I'm truthful with you. Because at least then you can temper your expectations.
That's fair. That's fair. I think we've had this conversation 4 times this week alone, and I think it's Monday.
Right, you just sighs. You do think Sunday counts, don't you?
I sure do. I
the
sure do. That
beginning.
is. It is all. He points to the calendar. It is the first day of a new week on the calendar. It counts as the beginning of the new week.
Listen, I've got to get these guys trained up. He
That is
thinks
fair.
for a moment, just like visibly looks like he's thinking. It's like, you know what, Brian? As long as it's not illegal, try to find a way to get us an actual competition going. Whether it's crowdfunded or whatever.
Sorry.
All right?
Yeah. I think I actually know people. Maybe I know people. Legal? Oh, do I know them legally? I do.
I know them.
I mean, hell,
You say that walking away while
it'll be a
rubbing your
godsend
hands
if they
together.
can find the guy so that, you know, the actual fucking thing can get paid for.
That's true. Well, whatever happens first, whether I find the guys or he comes up, he just miraculously, he says it in that way too.
Are you
Kind of
drunk?
just no.
He squints his eyes lightly at you.
No, don't you squint at me. I just woke up. He looks at his
Alright.
phone. That he goes
Mr.
to grab his
Night
phone and he
Owl.
goes. His eyes go wide as he puts his hand back down. Could you please tell me the time?
It's 8 p.m.
Understood.
It's 8. That's
I
all he
really
says.
need. I really need this upcoming money because I kind of. He's getting
Used what you
closer.
had.
He's kind of getting closer to the door. Kind of broke my phone,
You fucker.
and he leaves. He just runs out before.
You can tell you're gonna have a long conversation with him later. For now, you've got a mini mission.
I sure do. I can't call anyone.
So, going on to the next one.
Is it me?
Telephone.
Telephone.
That's crazy.
At the end of Janice's, is Steven gonna have to make a roll to see if he randomly encounters one of us?
God.
We'll get to that once we've gone through everyone.
I said
So-
after Janice.
Name is still
I keep
stands.
forgetting
Continue.
Janice is the name of that character.
Yes,
Name
her
is still
name
stands.
is Janice Ferry.
Anyways, Delphi. Yes,
Yes,
I'm here.
You've woken up. You've gotten your blush of life going.
I checked the
Do
mirror.
you put any makeup or anything on?
Oh yeah,
All right,
definitely.
What brand?
Ooh, you're making me pick a brand as a woman who actually doesn't wear makeup because of allergies. Okay, let me look up brands.
I think you know which one he wants you to say.
Oh, right.
Mortal or Butex?
Fuck it, it's Butex. You're going for the best of the best, man.
I assume you bought some on your way back home.
Yes.
You apply the makeup. And you look at yourself. And you're pretty sure this is the best you've looked in a while.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to like advertise this, aren't I? Oh wait, no, I can't. Dang it, she says. Ah. Just slathers more of it. No, just kidding.
Fucking dumps face into the bucket that you bought.
Not really. She just finishes any touch-ups and then she goes out. She's gonna actually check up on her business.
That was the most in quotations word I've ever heard you say.
I'm sorry, what are you looking for?
Not looking for. You know, we talked about that earlier. What my debt actually was.
Ah, right.
She's got to make an appearance at least once in a while.
Okay. So, where do you go to try to find this individual?
No, she starts with the debt.
Ah,
She already has that. You okay, Reese?
I misheard most of what you said then.
I'm going to like the big office where I am in charge of a
stuff- okay,
couple
your company.
businesses.
Okay.
Yes.
All
What did
right,
you-
then. Let's go.
Okay.
You, through whatever means your character normally travels through the city, begin your way there. There's
Via-
not really a role. You know where the offices are.
Yeah.
And
I show up about like once a week, once every 2 weeks. Something like that.
all right. So, you go there,
Mhm.
you walk up. The receptionist looks up at you and says, "Oh, hello, ma'am.
Good evening. Any news? Anything happen?
Nothing down here, at least.
She nods.
The way up is where you normally know."
Fair enough.
They gesture towards the elevator. They don't check you. They know who you are.
Yeah. I'm the boss lady. Anyways.
Yeah.
I go to the elevator
All right.
and I go up.
You enter into one of the top floors where your office is. And you see men, women, some people that you've talked to know are non-binary. running around doing whatever the fuck this business is. We didn't establish that part.
Fair.
She's a crack dealer.
What the hell?
Very fancy crack.
You said it would have to be easy to maintain, Reese.
Oh yeah.
So
You make your way to the main office where if you knew how to, or more, if you wanted to, you could stay your nights and just sort of run the place. But you don't seem like the type. You seem like the type to get someone to do that job. Even.
yeah, I do. In fact, I go to that office to meet up with the current lead manager, I guess.
Probably board member you have doing this shit.
Yeah.
You knock on the door. It is currently closed.
It's a courtesy knock. I knock once and then I open it.
All right. You see him. He just looks tired.
Are you doing well? You look a little tired.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot to keep this place running. Ma'am.
She nods.
Also, it doesn't help that I need to make my hours later so that if you try to drop by, I can give you updates.
Would you like me to set a specific schedule that I come in?
No need, ma'am. Whenever you feel it's appropriate.
She genuinely looks at him. He, like you said, he looks tired, right?
Yeah.
Like dead tired.
He looks like he's on a lot of coffee.
Do I need to give you a vacation?
No, ma'am. There's no need for that. Get enough sleep.
All right. Well, can you update me?
Of course. Give me a intelligence finance to fully comprehend what he's telling you.
Yep.
By the way,
Yes, by the way.
this, once I type some stuff in, is what he looks like.
Ooh, that's 4 successes.
There you go.
All right. Edward Gray.
He is, as you can see, tired.
Yeah.
He's been working the corporate game for long enough, though, that it doesn't bother him.
Also,
Well-
looks like he was on the losing end of a knife fight.
At least once. Either way, that's 4 successes, Reese.
You understand most of what he's talking about. There's a couple like minutia pieces
I'm gonna go to the
that
bathroom. There, babe.
you're a little bored with.
Yeah. She's like, you know, when I signed up for this, I didn't realize how boring all the paperwork and stuff would be.
It just rubs some sleepies from his eyes, and is sorry, what?
I said I didn't realize how boring running a business would be.
Yep, boring, risky, but very rewarding if you do it right.
She nods. Well, I'll take your advices on improvements into consideration and possibly implement them.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Also, when I leave, you're going to go to bed.
Can I stay on the clock?
Your
So to speak.
salary.
Worth a try. Spent too many years hourly. Either way, yes, ma'am.
Alright.
See if Vince wants to take over shift.
She nods. How is he, by the way?
About as bored as you are.
Ah. Well, is there anything else that I need to attend to that you know of?
Oh, right.
Hmm?
One of our, one of the little beauty brands that you got and are sort of shadow running in the background, they went under.
Excuse me, what?
Apparently, Butex does what they do, but better.
Right. Goddamn Butex. Make great products, but goddamn them.
Maybe
God
we
damn
should-
them, she says, reapplying her Butex lip gloss.
Maybe we should just make stuff as good as they do. Though, that might hurt our margin much.
Also, it's a lot more complex than just making it as good as they do.
Just
Well,
do it.
part of it
Oh,
is
it doesn't-
using better material
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but there's still
from
like,
his point of view. So he's like,
development
just
that's
too
required
cheap.
and-
No, we're not cheap. We actually use pretty top of the line stuff.
what the fuck are they making it out of?
I guess something new, which I haven't gotten word on.
The Bane spirits in your eyelashes looking at each other.
Anyways.
Their eyelashes have eyeballs. He doesn't say that.
That would be funny though. Anyways, she just says, "What if we find a niche, like,
Audience.
audience? What if we go after the emos? Butex doesn't quite
Oh.
cater to that.
Is emo a thing anymore?
Probably. Like blacks
this
and reds
scene.
and purples. Let's go there."
I'll see what the guys in marketing say. You want me to put more funding to R&D?
Up it by 2%, at least for now. See how that does.
All right. Whatever you say, ma'am. He starts trying to contact people for what you've told him to do.
I'm going to walk around downstairs and I will give, or I'll have the secretary call you when I leave so that you know when to leave.
All right. All due respect, ma'am, you're the boss. I can't tell you not to. Honestly, it'd probably be weirder if I did.
With all due respect, ma'am, go fuck yourself. With all due respect, which is none.
Meanwhile, her, but it's so boring.
And that conversation took way longer than it did in.
Yeah.
So, Janice.
Yep. Give me 1 secondo.
Oh my god.
I get out of bed. I blush of life, but I feel myself get ever so slightly more hungry, and just sigh before shuffling through my small place. If you don't mind, I think this is reasonable enough to have. I go over and I have like on top of my flip phone, I have like a landline phone. And a old school voice message recorder, like the ones that use actual physical tape.
All right.
And I go over and just hit play on it while I'm going around my space gathering stuff up to see if I got any new messages. Either from Hecata needing something cleaned from one of my touchstones or from the Camarilla.
All right. So basically just touching base with people, figuring out what you got.
I'm trying to see if anyone tried to reach out to me, basically. Since I basically just collapsed after I got home last night.
You've a couple messages. One's from your sire, or not sire. Grandsire. And that message is basically, are you okay? You haven't contacted me enough.
Alright.
And then another one that just says, confound this device. Is it working? Maybe I should use a bloodstone? No, that wouldn't work. This is all in one message, and you can tell he probably accidentally sent something he speech texted.
That's funny.
I blink seeing, like, thinking about him trying to send a speech to text thing to my landline telephone.
It worked. That's the weirder thing. Maybe it's ghosts. Maybe it's Butex.
God.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, I do not use Butex. I use just enough makeup to help me look a bit more, but it is like shit I bought from the dollar store.
Oh, so it's shit. Got it.
It is literally just the bare minimum to be considered makeup.
Well, you doing that. Delphi using shit that gives you a plus to social bonuses.
My beard looks
Then
good
again,
today.
it is also expensive.
A little too expensive.
I'll look in my dirty ass mirror in my cabin. My
All
beard
right.
looks clean today.
Other than that,
My beer looks clean today. Throws mud in it. Oh, those are the only 2 messages I have.
you have
The only message I have.
another
All right.
moment.
It's from her dear departed.
It's oh fuck. Sorry. The message from Crystal Heart.
Oh shit.
And the message says, "Hey Jan, it's me, Crystal. Just wanted you to know that tomorrow night we're gonna be hosting a jam session. You want to come by and listen in? You're fully invited. It's in the normal spot. Normal spot like we've been kicked out too many times from the other ones. Damn, I wish you had a fucking phone to text, girl." And it hangs up.
I shake my head a bit. The message is from last night, right?
Yeah.
So they'd be playing tonight.
Yeah.
First thing I do is I call up my sire. Grandsire.
You attempt twice. And
If he doesn't pick up, I just leave a message and do not bother calling again.
okay, then this is how it goes. You do that. What message do you leave?
Alive. Hang up, put phone down.
You get a call.
Grab phone. I'm alive. Is that enough of an update?
Well, what have you been doing?
Work?
I know. I'm worried the Camarilla are trying to work you too hard.
This stuff's kind of easy.
Fair, I suppose.
Listen, I don't really care. I'm just doing whatever it takes to keep my head down.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go hang out
And
with that.
if the prince asks, gentlemen, they traded you and himself in the agreement is fine and as healthy as one of our kind. Fine and as healthy as one of our kind.
You're cutting out a weird amount for me. Is that for everyone else too?
I mean, I have
Yes.
it muted on my end. and
Fine and about as healthy as any of our kind be.
What do you have him doing, anyways? Finally found a role for him, or
Him being grandsire to the first prince and fairly skilled in his disciplines of his clan, he's been, at my request, acting as a way for those of our clan to learn animalism and protean.
shit, might have to visit sometime and get in on that. Definitely don't have enough disciplines already. I joke.
Didn't you have a gangrel on the
Yeah, but like
the ancilla, right?
he, yeah, but difference is he smells weird.
Based off what he just said, he may not be aware that the old Vahim died.
He just wait. She just blinks. Oh. No, he's more of a Neo. Oh, right. The old Vahim's dead. Did I tell you that?
No,
Yeah, they died.
you didn't.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to say that.
That would be a good bit of information to learn.
Yeah, they were blasted a bit by hunters. Well, I'm not sure you really call him a hunter. It's more just a paranoid guy with a shotgun and true faith.
Even I would be a wary sort with that.
But yeah, old Vahim's dead. Now we've got a Gangrel, an old Nosferatu, and 2 Toreadors.
How old of a Nosferatu?
Fuck.
What's his name?
Oh, his name is something Kai remembers off the top. What's his name?
Isaac.
Isaac?
I've spoken with him before. I respect his loyalty to law. He's a good pick for a Vahim.
Yep. We got him, a person who was in training to be a harpy.
Contacting individuals and making them trust. That's good.
We actually have the fucking childer of the current, not childers in rank as in like, we have the child of the current Gangrel Primogen.
Impressive.
And also that one Toreador who likes breakdancing. I cannot fully tell you why he's in our group, if I'm gonna be honest.
Did you change my sire to be the Primogen? Because I.
I thought you might
No.
that detail.
No, but I'm taking that as Janice forgetting who your sire
that
is.
was Kai forgetting. I thought it was the convention. Who was it?
Different gangrel altogether. He's not in like the hierarchy, I'm pretty sure. He's just a random guy. Oh crap.
She then goes blank for a second. No, wait, sorry, just a random guy. He's just a gangrel.
Nah, disappointing.
Though he is fairly competent at what he does.
He gives a nod. He just says,
And I hear the
I
nod
nodded.
for how creaky and old his neck is.
I nodded. I realized you couldn't hear my nodding.
Thumbs up, she says out loud.
The amount of times I have to use my disciplines through this phone thing.
You really just learn how to like talk.
Well, for one, I'm keeping people from being able to listen in.
That's the reason I use the landline. They're a little harder to get into sometimes.
I need to teach you that trick. I figured out how to shove a ghost into the phone. And then when you make a call, it stretches between here and there.
I know enough blood sorcery. I'll make us some bloodstones at some point, alright? I'll figure that one out.
It is more fun to hear the ghost scream every once in a while. You just hear a fucking tortured wail for like 10 seconds straight.
I just blink. So yeah,
Like
anyways, I did have plans for tonight. Oh, but by the way, call me up on, my personal, call me up on the mobile or text me when you've got whenever you got some work. I'm getting a little peckish and, could use a sip.
Go get a drink. I don't need you going into
Yeah.
a frenzy.
I know. What I'm saying is I need access to a body.
Do you not have any of the undead you make?
Not at the moment. I usually get rid of those bodies because, they need to be gone.
Well, you have a shovel and I assume a crate.
Yeah, I do, but listen, it's good. I like to get my work done at the same time. I like to do my work and my pleasure at the same time if I can. If you got nothing, I'll get something myself. It's really not
We
that
do
bad,
not
anyways.
currently have any dead people.
Yeah. Well, let me know. In any case, though, I do have to be going. I got plans tonight.
You just hear a ghostly voice say, "Thank you."
I just
You
hang up.
Oh, and the spirit goes away.
All right. Time to put
All
on my
right.
emo makeup.
All right. So, who has somewhere they're actually going right now?
Well, I'm as soon as I'm done with my makeup, I'm heading towards the probably club, I'd assume, that they're either club or bar that they're at.
Towards let me see what her name is again, because I can't fully remember. Katie's little boutique or wherever she makes her dresses. Either one works, and you can and however big her store is or
All right.
place to make dresses is up to you. I don't really care.
So,
Wasn't Steven on some sort of mission?
Steven, what were
It's
you
a
doing?
good question. I mean, I really do wish he had a phone.
Answer
I'm
can just be no, I'm wandering.
that.
Okay. So I'm going to 3. I'm gonna roll a dice.
Roll D4.
Roll a
fours.
D5. If you roll a 5, we have to get in call.
What the fuck?
I didn't even hear what he said.
I didn't
Then
either,
roll
but
a
I don't want to hear it.
D5. If you roll a 5, we have to get Ryan in call.
You know what? That one's appropriate.
No.
Anyways,
That's a joke.
Balix.
Oh god.
Beckburb. You're heading to a boutique.
Mm-hmm.
For a moment, could you tell me what your current relationship with your individual that you are about to try to haggle these pelts with?
One I'm help. She came to this town. Good odd few, like 10 or so years ago, and I've been giving her. She makes often a bunch of leather work or dresses that require pelts of varying kinds. And I, and along with one of my other my touchstones, are the only two decent hunters in town that know how to skin. Not know how. We don't really know how to tan them but I know we know at least how to skin them enough to where someone could tan them later, and she knows a bunch of tanners around the town, and she pays
All
way
right.
better than the tanners. Especially if you keep the hides intact for her not feather capes.
All right.
I'm a fur capes and stuff.
I understand. You, with relatively little delay compared to the walk you had, make it to the boutique. And you trudge to the door and open it. And you see Katie at her desk, sewing something together.
I got confused for a second going Hunter Brain. Why is Beth's character there?
Why is Beth's character there and making thing? Either way, Katie looks up and says, "Oh, Alex. Here to sell me more pelts? That's good."
Yes. I'm a little low on cash. Have these stored up after a bit.
Well, come on, bring them over. We've been through this song and dance.
There's a giant sack of a bunch of mishmash, some hair, like bunny hairs in the skin.
Give me
some deer, elk. You're making rolls. See how many? Okay.
Give me a retroactive wits survival.
With this,
If you have hunting, you're
Yeah.
allowed to.
Okay, so that's
To see how well you hunted recently.
hunting is all I do. So you know what? I'm gonna do a long blood surge. Not really. I think 6 should be enough, and I can re-roll. So, oh god damn it, nope. Oh fuck! I forgot to put in the hunger again. God damn it. Keep on fucking forgetting to, because it's just like so much easier to fucking type it. We'll say the last 2 are hunger, because I know I have 2 hunger. And there's no nat 1, so it doesn't matter anyway. So that's some 4 successes. I'm not gonna re-roll. Oh wait, I could just select 1 re-roll, and it's just gonna be the 2 fail, I believe. Yes. And that's it. I'm just gonna re-roll that one. Nope, nothing changed. Cool.
All right. You see her looking over these pelts. She says, "Oh, these are wonderful."
Only for the best seamstress.
All right, I've got 2 deer, doe specifically. It looks.
There was a hair in there. It may just be lost. Oh, there it is.
There's 2 hares, 3 fox pelts, and she looks at one at the very bottom. Is that a bear?
Oh yeah, the bastard tried to sneak up on me. Granted, it was already wounded, so that's why there's some already slices in it. I think another bear. I think that bear got a little too cocky for his own good. Probably screwed with a mother bear.
Tends to happen with you, doesn't it? She says teasingly.
And his face and his lips go in a line. Like eyebrows slap.
Either way,
What did you do
all
to that
this
other
together
bear pelt I gave you?
should be money. Amount of money.
Sorry.
She goes to the register, pulls out some money, gives it to you. You have temporarily the equivalent of 2 dot resources
Yeah.
that you can either use all at once or once per dot.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool.
Because you don't have a way to get more until you get more, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. What did you do with that bear pelts? I am very interested.
Hmm? She looks over, having been looking over the pelts instead of paying attention to you.
Because I am just counting the money, and then I just remember to ask about what she did with the bear pelt, the last bear pelt, pelt they gave her. It was a few years ago, so she should have used it by now.
I believe I was commissioned to turn it into. You're talking about that old bear pelt you brought in, right?
Yeah, the old one. The one from, like, I think a year to 2 years ago.
The one that was fully gray?
Yeah.
I
Fully drained.
think I gave it. I used it for a commission with a young blonde woman.
Wait.
She was on the portly side.
Okay. Not me.
Oh.
She wanted it as a blanket.
Hmm. Yeah, bear would do very well for a blanket.
That's what I was thinking. You have anything else you need?
Not unless you've seen any random animals, I guess. Nah. Any, I guess, potentially dangerous animals. I could probably get a decent buck from the city if it's been a bit of a problem.
And she just sort of gives you a lightly deadpan stare.
What? I'm living off
I'm
scraps here.
trying to have conversation with
You know I'm not
you.
good
Don't
at
make it
this.
easy.
And you know I'm not good at it. At least we're...
Well,
Well,
at least you are good for quieter time.
On here, how about this? How's your business going? Any, I guess, exciting commissions so far this year?
I had someone come in with a shag rug and say they wanted it turned into a cape.
Yeah, you know that sounds like this town.
It was one of, like, really Mormon guys, too. I have no clue what was going on with that.
May have been high.
No. The thing is, the weird commissions always come from people that don't look like they're, or act like they're really out of their mind.
And what do you get?
You said something about converting to...
Hey, what?
I don't remember what it was.
What kind of skin did you say?
Well,
I know I'm not in the
for
scene. I
a
just want
rug.
to double check the facts you said.
I think you said a rug is what he was wanting to make into.
Shag rug.
Shag rug. Yeah.
Shag rug.
Okay, cotton. Okay, continue.
Huh. Okay.
Kai knows something.
Would I have to roll to see if I know what that
lore
is?
tidbit it could possibly be.
I guess if it's a lore tidbit, I've lived for like at least 70 years. Where I at least know something.
Ask after session.
Okay, fair enough. I was more meaning character-wise than me, but yeah.
That was
Sorry.
towards Kai.
Okay.
I just had a realization. Forgive me. Continue.
And what do people that are high give you? Just like sophisticated dresses and suits? For commissions.
You know,
anyways.
actually, yeah. a lot of the time people that are out of their mind on drugs come in and they're like, "You're a tailor, right? Give me a suit." I often turn them down because they don't realize how expensive that's gonna be.
Also, that they probably wouldn't return it even if so, because they forget they bought it.
Return it? No, all sales are final here. I'm not in the business of renting.
Yeah.
What do I look like, a landlord?
I mean, in some of those suits
She
you
could
wear,
say fat.
that
She could
super,
say,
super
"What does it look like?
skimpy,
I'm fast fashion."
that super, super skinny alligator one was a bit questionable, that one you made the first time you came here.
Listen, the fact you gave that back just meant I could resell it. You paid full price and returned it. And again, no refunds.
Bleh. 6 months hung out.
No using my shop for investments.
But.
And I feel like those two would be continuing to talk for a couple hours at least.
Mm-hmm.
So, Delphi,
Yes.
where were you going again?
I wanted to ask you something actually before I decided that.
Ooh.
My character's son obviously wouldn't know that I'm mom, right?
No. No, yours is a bit more wholesome of a version of something that is seen a lot in vampire media, where you stalk an ex-lover that thinks you're dead. Except
how-
it's your son and popping up in the background and making sure they're fine.
Yeah. All right.
Except a little more protected, because I'm gonna buy this company and own it. So
Now-
my
Now, could I have possibly gotten him a job?
No,
No. Okay.
he already works somewhere.
Where does he work?
Give me just one dice roll.
Just one dice roll. Okay. Success.
Normal success?
Yep.
He works as a manager in a not really close, but he still lives in the city. He works as a manager in a sort of logging business,
All right.
like proper forestry, not like just clear cutting.
Yeah.
You do
Alright.
know he's in the city at the moment, but he recently gone to the city, so he's still probably settling.
All right. I've recently started pretending that I moved in down the street from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop by his house. If it's still early enough. He should be home, I assume.
He currently lives in an apartment.
Okay. All right. Then I rented out a small apartment so I could pretend that I lived there.
Is that your current haven?
Technically don't have a haven.
Is that
Technically.
your current place you night sleep?
Yes. Actually,
Or
you know
day
what?
sleep,
I do
sorry.
have 3 dots. I could officially get a haven.
Later.
Yeah, I know. You know what? Screw it. In story, I am about to get the piece of. I'm about to rent.
Ah. So you're basically right now setting up a situation where you quote unquote move in.
Yeah. There we go.
You fucking creep.
I
Anyway.
didn't say creep. It's my son.
Ah. Helicopter mom.
That's what they all say.
Even
Get in the car.
post-mortem, she fucking...
All I'm saying, yeah, but not even post-mortem. Just imagine r/am I the asshole. My mom moved into an apartment next to me, is pretending that she's not my mom and is spying on me.
To be fair, his mom should be, and I quote, dead.
My dead mother is spying on me, and she thinks I didn't notice. She specifically taught me how to spot stalkers.
Oh.
What type of role would this be?
It'd be funny if it's a role that she's not good at.
Well, what are you trying to determine?
She's essentially trying
On
to.
one hand, I want to use subterfuge. On the other hand, I also want to use, like, you know what? Give me a role that is your subterfuge and your finance
What?
together
Why would she need subterfuge just to rent the place?
to do it in a way that isn't obvious.
That I'm.
Yeah, she rents the place.
No, I think the subterfuge is so that I can pretend that I'm not stalking.
Yeah, these feel like two separate things.
Fair enough.
True.
Give me a intelligence finance and then a resolve subterfuge.
All right, give me a second. Intelligence, finance. All right, I already have those dice. For success. Man, I'm rolling 4 successes everywhere.
That
The
was
other
for the
one was-
finance.
Yeah, intelligence, finance. The other one was resolve subterfuge.
Yes.
I have no subterfuge.
What's your resolve?
2.
Oh,
Blood surge.
1 success. Should I blood surge?
you can if you wish. What's your hunger at?
It's already at 2. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You could not get hunger if
Yeah.
you blood surge. That is an option.
You're all
It is
supposed to do
true.
it. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do it before the roll, but that's what I was trying to
No.
say before.
Either way, shrug. 1 success. I'm just gonna go with that. I don't look awkward at all.
You can willpower reroll too.
No, I can't. It's a
Oh.
hunger die.
Oh.
Right.
I have 2 dice I can roll. One of them has to be at least one of them has to be a normal dice. So I rolled 1 hunger, 1 normal. It was the normal one that was a success.
All right.
Either way, this could result in some hilarity. I'm good with that.
So, You're moving your stuff into this new apartment.
Yeah.
Thinking or looking cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
You aren't. You look stressed and worried.
You look as stressed as a pickle.
I mean, that is a pretty distressed cucumber at that point.
Pickles look stressed.
I mean, look at how many like stress acne they have.
Shut up. That's good. I'll give you that. That was good.
Either way. So
Mhm.
you you sort of just go about your business.
Trying to, at least.
And you see him walk down the way, clearly having gotten back from like groceries or something with what's in his hand.
I'm just like, oh, hello, new neighbor.
Give me a moment, I have to roll.
I want to point out I did it that awkward on purpose because of the roll.
How well did you raise your child?
I would hope I raised him well enough, although I quote died at the age of 19.
That is the
So
lowest question I've ever heard in my life.
she died at the age of 19, so she didn't have much contact with him. She has been
Alright.
keeping a distance for a while, and she's approaching for the first time in like since he was 5.
I just roll for memory, I guess, at this point with him. How old is he?
Hold on. I have it. Did I write it down?
Wait, did you
I'm
have
pretty-
your
I thought
child when you were like below 18? Because if you died at 19
No,
and
but
he
I
was
could've-
5, then that's some
She-
not so good math.
Fair. Look, man.
It was
My
different
math may be
times in the 50s.
bad. But it could be a case of she technically was turned, stayed in contact for a little bit, and then officially died. You don't know.
I'm just saying. That's a bit troublesome.
It is pretty common for a child heir to be allowed to have contact with their family if they're trustworthy enough.
Hold on, how old am I? How old is my character?
Older than mine.
After all, your sire can just, while you're blood bonded, go, don't say anything about vampires to your children or anyone else. Other than other vampires.
What year is it right now, currently in game?
2025,
2025, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yes.
He should be like 56 or 57 years old. I'm gonna go with
Okay.
57. She had him when she was 18.
Raised him for a bit after. Once it got to the point where it's like, huh,
Oh, he's gonna
Mom,
start forming long-term memories and we get the fuck out of here.
huh, Mom hasn't aged a lot. It was around the time you mysteriously died in a car crash. Body so pulped that you couldn't be recognized.
Yeah.
Trust me,
This
it's
is your...
her though.
Trust me, yo, it's her.
Alright, with that in mind,
You know what? Fuck it. It was a pretend car crash.
He just stops for a moment and looks you in the eyes.
Uh, can I get some help? She says, holding a large box.
Give me a wits insight.
Wits 3. Insight. I had another 3. Okay. 2. I'm gonna use willpower. Oh. That's 7. That willpower was definitely needed. I got a crit out of that willpower.
He's staring at you like he's seen a ghost.
Is there something wrong?
No. I'll help you out. Just let me put myself in my apartment.
Okay.
He sort of just gets into his apartment. You don't see him for like 10 minutes or so.
Mhm.
What's your girl thinking at that time?
Oh no. Did he recognize me? I hope not. If he did, that's going to be terrible, but I need to talk to him at some point. Like internally, that's what she's going through her
Mhm.
head.
That's too bad you don't have a lot of like too much of that whole thing called auspex.
Wait.
You'd have been able to hear his thoughts.
She's got sense the unseen. Look, she could get that soon.
Sense the unseen's not going to help you.
I know.
And sadly, no premonition.
Damn.
So, eventually he comes back out
Yes.
and walks up to you and puts his hand out and says, I'm sorry. You're a spitting image of my mom.
Oh.
It was just a little bit of a shock to, see someone that looks like your mother when she's been dead for multiple decades.
Right. I mean, I guess lookalikes do happen.
He just nods. You needed stuff. Brought a... Where?
Yeah, I've got a few more boxes that are a little heavy. Since you're here and you look like you could definitely lift some heavy boxes.
That's fair enough. I apologize if I am a little awkward with you. It is strange seeing someone from your past who you know is dead on a new person's face.
I can only imagine.
Just like full disclosure on that.
She nods.
As you're helped to move in by your son.
All she's thinking is, oh my gosh, my son's helping me. Yes.
Either way. Skipping over to Janice.
skipping over to Janice. First thing Janice is gonna do is freeze in place as Kai gets to the bathroom.
Oh my god. Perfect timing.
I have a very active bladder. I don't know what to say. Forgive me.
Oof.
I'm fixing my jellyfish.
Oh my god, she's got a jellyfish.
Yeah.
Get down!
Kill it.
No,
She's got a jellyfish. Get down!
I'm not gonna kill the jellyfish. I'm fixing it.
She's gonna fix it.
Don't forget,
She's not gonna have babies
piss on the
anymore.
sting.
Get down!
Piss on the sting.
Well, it's a good thing jellyfish reproduce asexually, so you know.
Oh no, they're
Neutering
multiplying.
every
Ah!
molecule of it.
Funny, you
Just
think there will
dies.
be a jellyfish when I'm done with it?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Eats while his throat is being stinged by eating the fucking jellyfish whole.
Also, you can neuter them. You just gotta dump bleach in the ocean.
Oh my
The
god.
entire ocean, that's everything, dude.
I think that
Yes,
kills a lot
the
more
More
than
than
entire
just the
ocean.
jellyfish.
just jellyfish.
Pour bleach in the whole of the ocean.
Hey, you're the one that said it first.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
You ready to dump bleach in the ocean?
Apparently
Ah,
that's a new
Make that one
plan.
a short. That one should be a short.
Well, now that you've said that, it won't be. Probably. Because we're gonna
Man.
forget.
Have we been making shorts? I haven't checked.
No,
You
I
made
not.
one.
Yeah, and it was that stupid one that I just deleted out of the normal video.
No,
because
it's
I
still
thought-
there.
No, I said it was. I'm by
Oh, it's
that
actually
by
a
delete.
video.
I meant
Oh,
delete
yeah.
it from the normal video. And just upload it on the shorts. You guys can make
So,
shorts. I'm pretty
anyways,
sure,
over
but
to
yeah.
Janice, while Delphi is too happy to see her son to realize that man was lingering on the fact that he just saw a woman that looks exactly like his mother did.
Yep.
Our normal response.
So, where were you going again?
Well, wherever Crystal is right now.
She
Club or bar. I assume.
is in a junkyard
Oh my god. Not the junkyard.
with a couple of other bandmates. And they are fucking jamming out as you approach. And you know
I
who
love-
else also hears them jamming the fuck out
Oh,
as they
yeah.
approach? Fucking Brian Harris
Yeah.
coming in with the steel chair.
I laugh.
Fuck your music. With a steel chair.
I heard
I
we
get
have
in
fun.
laughing. So that's the only venue you guys can keep?
They hold the music a little because it is just a jam session. People are just going. Or at least she stops what she was doing and they sort of, you know, adapt. She steps down on the off of the car that she was jamming out on. By the way, what does she jam out with? What are you thinking? Vocals or like a guitar?
Give me a second, give me a second.
Man, local man searches punk instruments with the
No, I'm
speed of
just
Zeus.
thinking.
You'd be surprised what is considered a punk instrument.
Technically,
banjo.
everything that isn't a punk instrument is a punk instrument.
Man, my
I
favorite
mean,
punk
you just put
instrument
it in
is
a
a
punk
banjo.
song, it's a punk instrument. Yeah,
Exactly.
I genuinely listen to a punk band that has a banjo. Guttermouth.
This shit slaps anyway.
I'm gonna say that she is the bassist.
Ooh,
Ah, I see.
she's
Good to know.
based.
She in fact do bass. Big bass. So she gets off the car. She goes, "Hey, Janice, how you doing? And who the fuck is that?" Pointing
Bri-
behind you.
I just look.
Stop.
Brian,
You
what
just
the
see
fuck are you-
Brian.
Brian?
Just stop with
What
that
the
shit
fuck are
eating
you
grin.
doing in a junkyard?
I
He
heard
is
awesome ass
behind you.
music.
Like, you turn around, he's there.
That fucking. What are you doing in a junkyard, Brian?
I heard music. And it seemed to be awesome, beautiful music. And when I say beautiful, I don't mean in the classical shit. I mean just pleasing to the ears.
He's
Crystal
very
walks
autistic.
over
Give him
to
a
him.
break.
Puts an arm around him, says, "This guy's fucking cool." Or he's a brown noser. Either way, it's funny.
He's just very autistic.
False.
Okay, if you're autistic, what's the thing you're obsessed with?
He stops. I might be autistic.
We'll get you a train set later. I pat him on the shoulder.
Oh, if anyone needs a train set, it's you.
I refuse to have hobbies.
Ye-
That's not a.
Look, motherfuckerly, look.
I'm sensing some tension.
Nah, it's fine. He's just a work.
Do you guys
colleague.
need some room? Like,
He's just. I'm fucking.
I'm pretty
around.
sure we won't hear you fucking if you go to the
That's hilarious.
lane
Why are
behind here.
Listen, it's nothing like that. He's just a work colleague of mine.
That was a
You work in the
genuinely
same
funny
spot
joke.
as this guy.
What is that supposed to mean?
Listen, he's not
I
a
feel
crime
some-
scene cleaner like I am. When I say coworker, I mean he works kind of with the police sometimes, and I'm just around sometimes because of that. We run into each other. occasionally.
Uh-huh.
She's just embarrassed to know you, isn't she?
Yes,
Yes.
immensely.
All right.
This is just a cover to make it seem like you're a colleague.
Exactly. We just know each other.
Do you just sort of decide to adopt her as a sort of sad emo girl like I did?
That explains so much about this group just by me looking at it as a
I'm
whole.
more
Anyway,
sad.
No. Like, we genuinely...
I've been looking for a father for her.
I'm older than you.
That doesn't mean shit. I can adopt anyone of any age.
Not wrong.
Yeah, tell that to the government.
Fuck the government. You fucking
Yeah,
bring
you-
those brown nosers up with me?
Ah, that's what you meant by brown nosers.
Well, I meant people that like to sniff people's asses. Or lick them.
You mean an
Not
ass
in the gay
kisser?
way, in the I want you to feel good way. So that I can get something from it. Kind of way.
So these, I turned to Janice. These are the people
what
you
do
hang out with
actually
daily.
do? She completely ignores what you were about to ask.
I just shrug. One of them. Gonna check in on the other later.
Ah,
Again. She puts a hand on your forehead, Brian, and just says, What do you do for a living?
I dance.
Not
Fuck
like
yeah.
that. Not like that.
No, I'm a
Why
legit
not
professional
like that?
dancer. You
He's
got a phone on
breakdancer.
you?
Hey, yo, you want to interpret the dance of whatever the fuck noise we're making?
He like raises an eyebrow as he like
More
crosses his
importantly,
hands and he
do
starts
you
thinking
like
about
the
it.
government?
Who likes the government nowadays?
I was gonna say
I
the
can't
government.
tell if you're just being like rank and file or trying to be punk.
It's a serious question. Who actually likes the government nowadays?
I mean,
True.
when I interact with them no more than the fact they give me paychecks, I like them.
Reasonable answer.
Again, I have mixed feelings about that.
It's not like I'm a cop. I just clean crime scenes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Out of character. Crime scene cleaners tend to actually not be cops.
Yeah. I mean, she works
Just shrugs.
alongside cops.
Whatever. Listen, I prefer someone that's willing to admit they're a government stooge over someone that's trying to pretend to be actually anti-establishment.
You know what? When the anti-establishment can give me a stable paycheck, I'll be anti-establishment.
She just shrugs.
So don't have a stable paycheck.
She pats the top of your head.
Speaking of which, Janice, you got your phone on you?
Oh, you guys are on borrow phone level.
I pull out my flip phone.
Thank you.
No, he's
Need
just an
it.
idiot who loses his phone every 2 days.
No. It fell out of my hand while on my bike.
And
And
where did it go?
shattered.
yeah, well, that's kind of a type of losing. You lost it to the void, but
No,
Yeah,
no. The
yeah,
ditch isn't that deep.
I wish it fell into the ditch. It probably still would have been salvageable.
we'll get you we'll get you like an Apple II later. We'll get you like an iPhone 2 later.
What is
Is there,
wrong
like,
with you?
An Apple version of the
Cheap.
Nokia. Well,
No.
I'm just gonna
we'll get you a Kindle
call.
Fire.
A Kindle that you read. That's something you read with.
I personally use it to play Angry Birds.
Are you complaining that you get to
You got
read?
Angry Birds on that thing?
No. I'm gonna be
I hate
honest.
you.
The
I
most
hate you.
advanced piece of technology and game I have is on that phone right there. She takes it from you. If you go here,
It's
you can play
Tetris.
Snake.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Tetris.
It's Snake.
I need to make the phone call, damn it.
Yeah. She hands it back.
Thank you.
Just don't say anything stupid while you're on there.
I can't make that. You know I can't make that promise. I'll do my best, but I can't make the promise. I called Delphine.
Watching you two, intrigued at the interaction. I'm trying to figure out if you guys have bumped butts before.
Nope.
How do you think sex works?
That is, I'm also
How
curious
Beth
now.
is laughing is sort of how she is laughing right now.
I'm also curious now.
Well, when a mommy and a daddy hate each other a lot,
Oh, you know the
and
bad
don't know
version.
it yet.
You know the bad
they go on a
version.
one-night stand, and one of them, in 9 months, if they don't put the kid up for adoption, pays child support.
You could
So
have ended
therapy
this
up at twice
anytime.
a week yet, or
You could have ended that sentence at any time.
You think I have the
Well,
money
you
for
full committed to
therapy?
it.
yes, you're a trust fund kid.
I'm making the phone call now as I walk away.
How much do you think therapy isn't?
You're still young enough to be on your parents' fucking insurance.
Did you borrow
Fuck you. She
Janice's phone,
says.
Brian? Or did you forget you don't have a phone, remember?
No, I borrowed. I'm
Okay.
borrowing her
Okay.
phone right now.
Also, that was my assumption based off what everyone else talks about. My parents are in a relationship that has lasted for a long time and benefits both of them.
So they're friends with benefits.
Just my
Oh god,
character
which
in
one's the
back-
cock?
Just my character in the background. I thought I had the annoying personality. Pick up the
Okay.
damn phone!
Who are you calling?
Delphine.
Oh.
He's called twice. And he's like, pick up the damn phone!
Beth dying in the background. What did you say? I didn't hear you.
He said, pick up the damn phone, is what he said.
Well, Beth,
are
do you
you?
pick up the damn phone?
Yes, and it's currently balanced on my shoulder as I'm carrying a box.
I said, I called Delphine. That's what I said. Yeah.
I'm like, hey, Janice, what's up?
Alright, so, this ain't Janice, but how you doing? So, I got a favor to ask of you.
Hold on. Let me put this box down. I'm currently moving into my new apartment.
That's crazy. You got a new place?
Yes, I got a new place. The other one.
When was this?
You faintly hear from the other side. Oh, talking to your boyfriend or something?
That's a crazy assumption.
You calling Janice? Put it on speaker.
I turn with the quickest, like, it looks like I glitch. Like, I was facing one way, now I'm suddenly facing. Do you know what type of phone you have?
There's a you can do fucking.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can the fucking
No,
phone.
you
over.
can't.
Can the fucking phone. over.
Absolutely not. You're gonna break it. And
Okay,
I'm the one
both of you are going to do a technology
Strength.
intelligence check.
Meanwhile, while they're arguing, she just tells her son, not boyfriend, but friend, who seems to be borrowing my other friend's phone.
Ah, so they're dating.
Sure, let's go with that.
Alex is having a
Alright.
grand old time talking to Katie while those three are having a
Oh
chaotic
my
moment.
God.
Oh my
Oh
god!
no. Oh no.
What did you roll?
a bestial failure.
God, there is no success.
Well, I rolled 2. I rolled 2 successes.
You are using a very old flip phone, yeah?
Yeah, but
You
a
do
lot of
realize that this model specifically doesn't have that function.
Okay, actually, I should be correct here. I don't use an old flip phone. I use modern phones, which still exist. Like, not the
Alright.
iPad flip icon, but
You
like,
do have
the
that
cheapo
function
model.
then, specifically.
what does bestial fail mean in this context?
I told you guys, it only went downhill from there.
Man, it's okay. It just makes this session funny.
Damn you, Ryan, still sucking our luck from us. Even from
Okay,
afar.
so
Wraith.
my options right now are very fun. Hey, Steven, what's your character's aesthetic?
Like how he dresses?
What is your
No, like
aesthetic as a
what is the
Toreador?
aesthetic
you're
you're
obsessed
forced
with?
to want to be around as a Toreador?
Beautiful things.
In what sense?
Okay, perfect.
Literally, it just states beautiful things, but how Brian works, he doesn't
Basically,
judge
the
books.
more traditionally aesthetically pleasing, the better.
The better. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
You are in a. You currently are under the effects of your compulsion and realize I'm in a fucking junkyard.
You mean Bane, not compulsion. Bane is aesthetic fixation. Compulsion is obsession.
Ah, right. Never mind. What are you obsessed with then, buddy? We're learning a lot about
Dancing.
your
Break
character.
it
Beautiful
down right
things. That's literally what he's obsessed with. But he sees it in any form possible. He mainly has the fixation of life and death are beautiful in the same definition.
So obsession can change over time. It is currently usually an object or place that someone is currently, or a piece of artwork that someone will just be like, yo,
Let me
I
look
want
what it
that.
says. Obsession. Utterly obsessed with a single thing, the Toreador cannot speak of anything but that object, be it a person, piece of work, a blood splatter in the right lighting, or the sunrise itself. They cannot take their affection from it. Any other actions receive a 2 dice penalty. This compulsion lasts until they no longer perceive the object or the scene ends. So it's something in the scene around us that you're just like, holy shit, look at that!
Then just drops the phone and goes to it.
You know what? I love that. You hear the punk music going on and you just start fucking jamming and breaking out fucking breakdancing.
He goes, do you even know what type of phone? Hangs up the phone call.
Ryan?
Tosses the phone to you, Janice.
She just.
Let me break
I'm a
it
little
down for you.
upset, and proceeds to. Does everyone know the twisting breakdance where you like land like on you're kind of spinning around, supporting yourself with your hands, but you're mainly spinning on your shoulders?
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
I can imagine that he's doing that. And he's saying, "I'm upset with you, Janice."
Janice, and he touches like he's holding himself up with one hand, like doing a one-hand handstand, and like he touches one of his back of the end of the shoes with the other hand. He goes, Janice, I'm real upset with you right now. And he like kind of jumps up and does like a split that you don't understand, and then he goes back into the spin after he does it. What type of phone you have?
As I blink and then put it on speaker.
You open the phone and
Wait.
I blink.
Yeah, he
call
hung
you
up.
back.
Beth, are you?
She
Is
has
Delphi calling back? Like, what the
Yes.
fuck happened?
I
Yes.
answer the call and then I put it on speaker. And the first thing you hear out of my mouth is, "Fuck you, Brian, you fucking idiot."
What just?
The hell
What? Hold
am
on.
I an idiot?
His ADHD took over.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Why did Brian call me via your phone?
I
He
don't
asked-
know. He lost
was
his
at-
phone. I do not know what he was calling.
He does a backflip. If I need to roll for it, I will.
Brian, do you need a new phone?
Split.
Give me
He goes,
a dexterity performance.
I got
Oh,
you, good
God.
sir. I got you. I got you. This is the one thing I'm good at. I swear to God, Dice, please. I swear, Dice. This is the one thing. The one thing I am good at.
Fails
The
everything.
one fucking thing I'm good at.
Oh, 6 successes. Wait, is that for this? Yes. Nice.
I got it, guys. 6 successes. And I'm
How many successes did you have?
6. I
Honestly,
rolled
I'm
8
having a
dice,
hard.
dude.
Honestly, I'm having a hard time staying mad at him. He's got fucking moves.
Alright, well, if he was calling to
It
get a
gets
new
into an argument, starts breakdancing. Well, he didn't win the argument, but he won my heart, which is what Crystal says.
Meanwhile, my girl's on speakerphone. She's like, so did he just call to ask for a new phone? Because
I
He's
looked at
still
him.
dancing. He's like shuffling now.
You want a phone?
Yeah, well, yes, but no. Actually, hey, can you sponsor something?
hold on. Give me a second. She puts a hand on the phone and she just says, could you give me a second to her son?
Sure.
She walks out. and she's like whispering into the phone, sponsor what?
So, the guy that was supposed to sponsor a break dance competition, I don't know if you've seen the news lately, has just gone missing. And to be honest, I feel like you definitely have the funds. He stopped breakdancing and said that, and then goes back to it to kind of help us out.
No, what happened was you continued breakdancing, spinning on your head, and modulated your voice so that you could fucking say it correctly with no weird, like, warble from
fair.
the distances.
Oh my god.
You say,
like-
every time your head
Because
was towards the phone,
I
you
know
when you spoke.
You
Yeah.
have the funds.
Oh no, I meant like that's how you would have been if you were a fucking plebe.
Oh yeah.
You just straight up don't
There's no
you like
breaks. There's no
set it
breaks
up
in
so that
sentences.
it doesn't do that, basically, as you spin.
All right, give me like 2 hours. We can meet up at the usual spot and we'll talk it over.
Well, hell yeah! He does a backflip into a front flip into a split.
Oh my
Alright.
nuts!
Well, I've got to finish unpack, or at least getting the boxes in the apartment. So
He is objectively very good at what he does.
But what he does is sort of silly.
well, that may be true, but bye.
Oh, thank you.
She hangs up.
You know what? Fuck it.
Does she
After
try and
that
start
phone
dancing?
call- No,
Ah.
Alex, your phone starts ringing.
How deep entrenched are we in this conversation? Me and was it Katie? I
3
think?
hours later.
Oh yeah, you guys have just been talking the entire time, and she's like, "Huh? It's been a couple hours. I'm kicking you out."
Does she just pick me up? That'd be so funny.
Yeah, she does this every once in a while. Where originally she had to explain, "Well, I'm not getting anything actually done with you around, and it's work hour."
There seems to be something I'm not doing. Ah, yes, working.
Well, yes, the thing I get paid for.
I hope you have fun with those pelts.
Just thumbs up.
Bye bye. And I answer the phone call because I start hearing it now. Hello.
You just hear punk music, and I just go, "Hey, I figured you might want to join in on the fun too. We just got off a weird phone call with, Delphi,
Mm.
and, you know, I just look over. Brian's just been breakdancing in a junkyard for a while.
Well, where are we meeting? The usual spot, aka your place?
We don't have to meet for anything. I'm literally just calling you.
Okay.
Just want
Go ahead.
just wanted to, check in on how you're doing and also talk to somebody who's slightly less of an idiot.
Oh, well, other than Isaac almost kicking me plumb over the entirety of the forest, I'm good. That was yesterday, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. None of you guys are aware of that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, your characters weren't aware of
You
that.
all
I-
were
I just-
gone.
I just go, dude, you might need to take a little bit less stuff. My friends are gonna think you're weird. Which is my very, polite way of saying
You're on speaker.
you are on speakerphone.
Why the hell am I still on speakerphone when you called someone the fuck else?
That's how
I
she
don't
talks
know.
on the phone.
So Brian can fucking overhear. Alright, listen.
Welcome, everyone, to Vampire the Almost Masquerade Breach.
100 times over. I'm pushing it a little.
Welcome to
Pretty
how
sure celerity is being
fucking-
used right now. I'm not even joking.
Oh, Lord.
Give me...
With how Brian acts, there's no reason for me not to
give
be
me
honest
a
here.
willpower. To see if you are going faster or making your dexterity more
How do I roll willpower?
dexterous.
It's resolve plus fucking
Composure.
Composure.
composure
Okay,
resolve.
thank you.
Yep.
I do add the hunger to this, correct? Willpower or no?
No. No hunger
okay.
on willpower.
1 success.
You could re-roll the failures, but that's up to you.
Let's just go with the 1 success.
Ooh.
I take my faults like a man, JD.
So, do I notice that he's starting to get a little bit too fast?
Yeah.
I just sigh, and immediately
Crystal's just
know
sort of like,
I immediately know I need to
damn,
create
he's
some sort of
getting
distraction
crazy.
before it gets to be too much. So, is there a particularly unstable looking pile of junk?
Yes.
All right, let me look real quick. I am going to. If it's near enough to me, I'm gonna try to, as subtly as I can, walk over, make it look natural as I lean up against it and knock it over.
All right. Give me... You're trying to make it seem like it's accidental, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Dexterity subterfuge? It's not a subterfuge today.
Look, man.
Except
Fair.
for me, I ain't no liar.
Because
We're-
you're definitely not going to be stealthing that.
Yeah. This is protecting the masquerade. I'm gonna make a point to. I'm gonna blood surge.
All right.
Well, we'll deal with that later.
Oh, you got your hunger up. Oh God.
We'll deal with that later. We'll deal with the fact I'm at 3 hunger later. Seriously?
Hmm.
Would a 3 be enough to pass?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you're not really trying to brute strength it. You're just sort of trying to not,
Yeah.
make it look like you're doing it on purpose. It is a situation where afterwards, if you looked over it, you'd probably see like a bit of a like mark where you hit because of your normal vampiric strength, not even a potence thing.
It's
But
something that I couldn't write off as just being damage that was already there.
yeah, or damage that occurred when everything went down.
Yeah. But yeah, so I knock over this this pile of junk and just fuck.
You good?
That was in character.
Ah. All right.
I'm still
Very
on the phone,
convincing.
right? So I hear the fucking. So I hear like that and all the trash fall.
I'm gonna let you go. I say.
The hell was that, mother?
Yeah, the music stops, and therefore the source of your oh my god, so
Compulsion.
beautiful stops too.
I just stop, and I just turn.
I imagined you stopped while head spitting
Yes,
and like
exactly. That's
flipped
what I was
offwards.
thinking.
Ah.
Sorry, I didn't. I thought it was more stable than I was.
You look at like a car that fell down.
I kind of do a like a kick flip up, and just
So, Crystal, I love you more than
Did it
anything in the
again.
world. I'm gonna get out of here before like the owner of this place yells at me.
Yeah, so are we.
Yeah, all right, let's go.
She starts heading in a different direction you did
Ah.
because basically scatter.
I grab Brian and drag him off, and then
Ow!
like, instantly, when your demeanor just drops, like the slightly more it was jovial. I just drop and just go. Did you get here with your own car, or did you just wander in? Steven?
one more time. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Get here with your own car, or did you just wander in?
He drove on his bike.
All right. She just lets go of you as she goes over to her car.
It happened again, didn't it? I kind of
Yeah,
focused.
gotta keep better track of that. And I've gotta go dig up a cemetery. And I've gotta go make up an excuse why I need to check something at the morgue.
That should be easy, right?
It's technically my job. Ish.
The easy excuse, my job. You got it though. As I get on the bike.
Off to go visit Devil Fair. Right.
Indeed.
Meanwhile, I walk back to inside. Does
You're just looking like I feel like your friends are a little rude.
they are a little rude, but I guess they're friends. She shrugs.
That's your bar. It's not very high.
She just shrugs again, like. So, I don't think I actually got your name.
David.
You can call me Delphi.
He gives a nod. So. Is that everything?
Yes. Yes. I've got one more small box, but I can get that.
Mm.
And then apparently I gotta go meet up with my friends.
He puts a hand out and just says, "What's your name, by the way?"
I said you could call me Delphi.
Oh. Sorry.
She holds out her hand.
They shake. And he says, "I've gotta get back to my apartment. Still gotta make something to eat before I sleep."
Fair.
As
Well,
he heads out.
have a good night. And she goes and grabs the last box and brings it in.
All right.
And then heads out.
So, Alex.
How much time do I have left before the sun rises? Because I'll determine if he leaves right now or not to go back home.
You've...
Oh, by the way, since I'm Humanity 8, I wake up an hour early from day sleep.
Fair enough. You won't be able to go out, but I get you.
I know.
I want to say at this point, with all the running around the city you guys have been doing, it's getting somewhat close. Like in the last 4 hour mark.
Oh, yeah. Just since it took him about an hour to get there.
Which could give you some time to go hunt
Yeah.
and back.
Yeah, I can hunt along the way back, on the trail back to my log cabin. Get some more animals to feed off of. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that.
All right. Give me a... How do you hunt? Do you shed all pretenses as when you're out of view of other people, or
Yeah.
do you
when I'm
use
out
a
of
gun?
view. I do have a gun, but I didn't bring with me because I had the sack over my shoulder. So I guess I'm hunting pretenses as I guess mayhaps an animal, because I have shape change.
All right.
And feral weapons. So I guess it's just whichever I feel like using.
Give me a stamina survival hunting.
Yeah. Oh wow, stamina survival hunting. Okay, damn, that's 8 dice. Let's go.
Specifically to run around basically and look for what you need.
8 successes.
All right.
And I remember to do the hunger this time.
Now, I will say, I'm going to give you this choice. Do you wish how do I word this? Do you wish to hunt something more securely, or do you wish to find the biggest thing you can and
Securely.
all right?
Because the big things find him. That shit just happens. Luck of the devil and all.
That's not.
That's not how that works.
something's close to me, I'm bad luck. And if it's a fucking wounded bear, then what's the worst thing that could happen than running into a vampire? If it's hungry.
All right.
So it's just it's close to me, but I ain't gonna choose that.
So, the reason I picked stamina is because I assume you do ignore certain EV marks,
Mm-hmm.
like bunnies and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not really... You're looking for multiple things at once, but you need the endurance to find the thing you're...
Yep.
What exactly are you looking at the moment?
Because if I'm gonna be using my powers, probably a deer, elk, because I think both of those exist probably in Salt Lake City. I don't know. I know moose fucking sure don't, because those are all the way up there, in like Alaska and all that. But like something like that big,
All right.
so I can hopefully slate at least like 2 hunger. Because if my rouse roll sucks dick, I'll at least hopefully maybe get 2 hunger out of sucking this animal dry.
You find an elk, actually.
Eee.
Exactly what you were looking for. But it, and closer inspection, does look sickly.
Mm.
It doesn't run away from you, specifically. It sort of looks at you.
Can I see what kind of sickness? Like, try and figure out, I guess. Like, is it just like... I myself don't know any, like, sicknesses that can infect elk and shit, so I don't know.
Give me a intelligence.
Decent enough.
Animal can.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's 3. Well, I'm probably gonna succeed this. Hunger 2. Oh! Ooh. 2 successes with a nat 1 on hunger. I don't know if that's gonna be a bestial fail or not. I don't know what the fucking difficulty was.
You are a bit more hungry
Yeah.
as you look at it, and you have no idea what that. It looks like someone partially melted a bucket of lard and like threw the contents onto it.
Ooh.
It's not doing well.
I at least have a dagger, so I can probably just like stab its heart just to put it out of its misery. And if it,
Or you could just drain it dry.
yeah, I guess I could.
One thing you definitely know is that even if it could transfer to human, whatever this thing has probably can't transfer to you
Okay.
as a vampire.
I am if it's not running away, I pet its head, put its forehead to mine, and I say, "Don't worry, friend. Your pain will be over soon." And then I just bite into its neck and just drain it dry. Because I'm guessing I'm at 3 hunger from what you said with that. I'm a bestial fail. I went up a hunger. Okay, so I'm at 3 hunger. So I'm just going to drain it dry, I guess.
And as you drain it dry, you reduce hunger. So you're at 1.
Yay!
This is not a normal occurrence.
Oh, and also if it was a blood, I don't know if this would help, but I have the iron gullet thing. I don't know if that would help with the whatever disease that thing has. But yeesh.
After drinking it, though,
Mm-hmm.
thankfully you have iron gullet,
Uh,
as you do feel a little bit of a stomach, which is relatively new for you. Well, a new feeling now.
and then does he
Ew.
just throw up whatever it is that was in his system trying to get him?
Yes. You throw up what essentially just feels like fat tissue that was in blood as the blood is your blood is absorbing the blood that is there.
I think I developed a new thing overnight. Thank God. I'll go to sleep with that. Ugh. Come on, little buddy. I drag his body back to my cabin to skin for later.
Right. You do hear a crow or a raven, the two.
Is it trying to get at the elk's body, or do I just hear them?
No. But it is following you. Like, you get past a couple trees and it flies ahead of.
Huh. Can't shoot
Take
at
a
him.
closer look at it.
Yeah, I'll take a closer look. I'm guessing I'm a with some awareness. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay, so that's some wits awareness. That's 4.
Or wits insight, if you want.
Wits awareness is better. I am fearful, so I'm going to blood surge. Let's see if my rouse check goes good. I'm back down to 1 hunger, so I'm fine with this.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh,
Well, good thing rouse. I do get a rouse reroll, so I'm gonna. Yeah, fuck it. Might as well.
I mean, the rouse reroll just happens.
Oh, okay. Well, I gained a hunger
rolled
either
worse.
way.
I thought Rouse rerolls only happen for disciplines.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. That's my fault.
Was it
I'm
only?
stupid. Yeah, it's only.
I mean,
level
he
1
failed
disciplines.
either way.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That was my fault. But I still get the 2 dice. So that's 6 dice overall, and then that's 2 hunger. Three. I don't think an extra 1 is gonna change much. Fuck
You
it.
do
Oh,
notice
okay.
something.
Alright, good. Tell me.
That bird looked weird.
Has it sat on like a tree?
This is what it looks like as it's
Have I seen this before?
standing on a tree branch.
Have I seen
The
this
eye
before?
is like that. It's just a white eye.
Have I seen this before?
Nope.
Will I know this is a vampire thing, or is this just like a?
Give me a intelligence
Okay.
occult.
Okay, good thing I put a few things in occult, so that's 4 dice again. So. Oh, whoops. Hunger 2.
You met difficulty.
Ah, yeah, let's go.
That's not vampire stuff.
That's bad.
And
It's 2 crows.
I
or
have
is
a
it
question.
1? Okay, go ahead.
You don't technically know that it's following you.
But it's followed through
say.
a few trees so far,
Yeah.
and I found
Do
that
you-
weird.
let go of the elk for a moment and see if it's watching it.
Yeah. Since I threw up that and I see, and it's like fat, and I see white in its eyes, yeah, might as well try that. But if it keeps on following, I'm gonna go back and get the deer, and then do something. But we'll see if it follows first.
Notice it flies down to the elk's body and sort of pecks at it. Specifically pecking at its eyes.
I allow it to. I'm just watching from a curious distance what's happening. And it's just a crow, right? Or is it two?
Yes, it's a crow. Well, it's like an in-between of a crow and a raven.
I got you.
Sorta.
Ravens are bigger, and they usually have splotches of different colors, I believe. But both of them eat like dead bodies too, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Eventually. Just sort of looks towards you for a long while as you're, I presume, looking towards it.
Yeah, watching, seeing it. What the fuck's gonna happen?
That bird knows something.
Yeah, clearly, but I have no clue what the fuck it is. And it's dangerous. If I kill it, maybe that dangerous thing's gonna come after me, so he's just like watching to see what the fuck happens. He waves at it experimentally with an awkward smile when it looks at him.
Waves one of its wings out and like shakes the end feathers with its jaw.
That's a person.
That's
Well, a person's connected to it.
I know it's not
Birds don't
vampire
do that.
shit. Oh shit, is this a werewolf?
Reese, you motherfucker.
I was waiting for that reaction at some point.
I think I'm the one who knows the most werewolf lore here to know the bullfuckery you're doing.
So this is the werewolf thing, okay. I assume my character would know this is
adjacent.
No.
Okay.
It's adjacent. Yeah.
It's adjacent, but not technically.
Is it a spirit of some sort?
I bet it's the Raven Shifters I can't remember the name of that are a separate species from werewolves but still exist.
It
Good.
points at you with its wing,
Yeah.
just like gestures, and then gestures down, and then flies back over to a branch.
That sounded like a threat.
Give me
Can I interpret that? Because there's like one or two things that I can think of what that means. One's far more threatening than the other.
Give me either I guess wits insight?
Oh shit, only have one. Fuck. I can only do one rouse per scene, so this is the same scene. So it's just gonna be 3 dice. Eh, shit. I don't feel so good. What's insight? Oh! We're good. 3 successes. Well, literally the best roll I could have got. Best roll I could have gotten without being super, super lucky.
You get the idea. It isn't telling you to do anything, but it's more just like it inspected what this is. You waved, it waved back, and then basically went, "It's your kill."
Okay. Since I know it doesn't seem like it's very threatening, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab.
Not really.
I'm gonna go ahead and re-grab the elk and just drag it along, and if it keeps on following and pecking, I just allow it to. Onwards back to my cabin. I, Mr. Raven, whatever you are, you can continue to peck at it. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna skin it later.
It makes a loud raven noise in the tree.
Alright, I go back to my cabin, and once I get there, I'm just gonna pick it up and just like lay it on like a meat hook or wrap its feet, and then put the rope on the feet hook to have it just dangle outside, and I'll deal with it tomorrow.
All right. After that, do you go to sleep?
Yeah.
All right. We'll deal with you later.
We'll deal with you. Never. Your character dies. Make a new.
Oh,
You
God.
do
The
not
raven
live to the
pulls-
next sun. No, I'm kidding.
The raven pulls out its blicky.
Hey, don't worry, I have some blickies in my house
Technically
too.
possible.
I got some blickies too.
So,
Are you good?
what's everyone else doing for the rest of their nights?
Beth, are you good?
Driving.
What was that noise?
Yeah. Anyways.
So my plan was to go to the morgue.
Oh yeah, you need food.
Yep.
Sounds wonderful.
I'm a little hungry.
This would be, I believe, a roll for your predator type.
So there's two. Well, there's two different things I can do for predator type.
Depending on the
Yeah, what I'm doing.
thing you took.
So, resolve medicine is what I usually do. Sifting
You were
through the quiet
graveyarder?
dead for a body bearing rancid blood. And then moving around miserable mortals for a
I need to go use the
vulnerable
restroom.
body
I'll be right
uses
back.
manipulation insight.
So, which one are you doing?
Well, as long as I can get into the morgue, I'm just looking for a.
Give me.
Well, my question would first be: does the Hecata own like a funeral parlor in the area or anything like that I could just go to?
Yes.
Right? Did I go there?
I forget. Did we have a picture for your sire?
For my sire or my grandsire?
Grandsire. I keep
We did.
saying sire.
Yeah, my sire's
And he,
dead.
I'm going to be honest, from your grandsire's point of view, he feels like he took over the role of being your sire.
I mean, he took over after it didn't matter.
You get what I mean.
Yeah, we did. Give me a second. I need to go into our DMs. If it's the same guy.
Yes.
Scroll. There he is. He also owes me some. He also owes me stuff. So.
As is proper. He's. Yep. Slap that in touch stand.
No touch stance? Alright.
Yeah. To be clear, the couch stands is the one for like anyone related to your guys'
Fair.
personal stories. VPCs is motherfuckers I made up. And some that Kai did. You see your grandsire in the morgue as you walk into the back area.
Hey, Kiri.
How are you doing?
Fine. I look around to make sure there's no mortal employees.
None that you don't already know are Gould.
Everyone here chill?
As always.
I just start looking between the corpses to pick out one to sip.
We've got a relatively recent one.
Hmm.
If I remember
Alright.
correctly, it should still have some of the sanguine resonance in it. Would you like it?
You got a slightly less recent one then? What? I like to keep my
I think
empty
you'll
up.
be interested in this one. They died with a dysgracia.
Hmm. Well, that is interesting.
Remind us what a dysgracia is again.
Dysgracia is a term in vampiric society that means someone that essentially the resonance is so potent. They're just like, for instance, caloric. Someone that's just been so angry for so long that the resonance is built up and can give special effects.
Oh.
Which
Yes,
can include giving you experience towards a discipline.
Yeah, I would also point out that it actually more often refers to extremely heightened emotional states. Like if you just saw your best friend die in front of you, that might induce a state of such intense melancholy that it produces a dysgracia.
Ah,
Mhm.
got it.
And it's somewhat inconsistent for how long it can last. So him offering this is him again trying to get on your good side.
She just, well, I do need to be filled up. I have a question.
Yes.
If the body is relatively undamaged and no one else has gotten to it first, does it count as drinking completely?
Good question.
I would.
It does suffer the feeding penalties that a bag does, I'll point out. So
Yes. Given the dysgracia is
I'm
so
back.
strong in
Sorry
this
about that.
subject specifically,
it's okay.
it may.
Let's give it a shot. Alright, I go over and sip. Since I have Iron Gullet, don't think it's even gonna be much of a problem.
Nope.
Sorry. My hand got stuck on this. I stretched and my
Oof.
hand got stuck on a sticky.
You good?
A fly trap
sticky?
sticky.
It got so sticky.
Ew.
I sharpen my teeth. I bare my fangs. I bite down.
And you feel warmth. Real warmth rush through you as for the moment until you lose a hunger, you count as in blush of blood,
I look down at myself.
and you do not need to re-roll every day until you lose the hunger. It feels at this point little ailing for your heart to not purposefully beat.
Hmm.
How does it feel?
I think I'm a bit more alive than usual. She cracks her back and walks over to look in a mirror.
I assume
Yeah.
letting yourself, basically testing to see how little you have to focus
Yeah,
on it,
I kind of stopped trying to put any effort into looking alive.
and you still do. In fact, you look a little bit more alive than you normally do.
Alright.
Well,
Not bad.
what happened? The effects are usually a little different.
Felt this warmth inside of me. Felt a little bit more alive. Think I'm just sort of look alive. Blush a lifeless.
He looks a little surprised and says, I wasn't expecting that.
And that brought me to 0 hunger, right?
Yes,
Plus, it was enough to fill me up completely.
that's surprising.
Yeah. What happened? I say, looking at the body, trying to see if there's anything I can tell just looking at it about its death at least.
Well, one, you see rope burns and a lot of lipstick.
Now, that's not enough to She just looks up. That's still not enough to explain it. I see people die doing kinky shit all the time. This is something
Specifically, this poor gentleman died of orgasm.
Oh God.
He and his lover went, so to speak, at it so hard that his heart couldn't take it.
How old does this person look?
He looks like he's in maybe early 60s, late 50s.
So he had a younger lover.
Possible, but that still seems a little out there.
He just shrugs.
Can I do a medicine check to see if, like, there seems to be anything a little anomalous about this?
Out of character, if I remember correctly, there was a case of a newlywed couple both dying of heart attacks after having sex for the first time.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
that's really uncommon, though.
Oh, yeah.
Just because it happened once doesn't make it
And with
common.
all the weird shit that's been happening, you'd rather double check first.
Yes.
Especially, I'm gonna be honest, little metagaming here. I heard lipstick and went fucking Butex.
How are you going to approach this?
I'm basically checking the body. I have a specialty in cadaver, so my thought is that I'm basically double checking the cause of death, and if what I'm trying to basically see was the heart attack just due to exertion, or was there artificial strain placed on the heart?
All right.
Wow. Sorry, my cat climbs on
does
me.
intelligence medicine sound good to you?
Seems good enough. By the way, while you were explaining that, I thought of what happens when you thesis cadavers as a specialty. And then thought of someone grabbing a corpse and slamming it into someone else's for fucking melee.
That is 5 successes.
5 successes.
Yep.
You can tell this person's body has been altered. Specifically, he has very small remains, but still remains of what looks like weight loss surgery.
Hmm.
The makeup, you would have to do an occult roll to see if it has any magical effect, but it doesn't seem to fully been the cause. If it is, this person, you've fully opened him up and are checking everything, right?
Yeah. Which
First thing you notice is his flesh is about as hard to cut into for you, taking into account your vampiric's baseline strength, as it would be for a normal human to cut into a normal human.
this guy's got vampiric level resistance.
Oh?
Yeah, it's about to hard to cut into him as it was back when I was immortal.
I don't think I've noticed that. Then again, I do have potence.
Yeah, hard for you to notice. She wipes the blood off. He had weight loss surgery too.
Looks over to one of the few members of the Giovanni currently present in the room. Basically, one of his bodyguards, and he says, "Go check this man's medical." And that guy just says,
Sorry.
"Sure thing, boss."
I look up. You know where this guy died?
Yes.
Cool.
From what I remember, one of the more suburban areas.
Cat, don't fall. Oh my god.
Ball.
You good?
Alright, I'm gonna go and investigate. I'm gonna see what I can gather of his. Because I'm gonna summon this guy's ghost.
Also, I'm gonna apologize. My cat has decided to climb up on me and then, like, throw herself on top of me in different ways.
He puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "Perhaps you should sleep tonight.
I'm gonna. I later.
It's getting close."
I'm gonna listen. Just because I said I was gonna do it doesn't mean I'm gonna do it immediately.
I'm just being careful.
It's fine. Listen, I know how to take care of myself.
And by the time the morning and sunset coming, our ghouls should have the information.
All right. I'm gonna head back to my home then. I'll talk to you later.
It was good
Yeah.
talking to you.
Good to talk to you too, Kirito. Sorry I've not been around as much lately. This feels good though. Actually getting back in touch with my Hecate roots.
The family missed you.
I'm gonna actually correct that. She would not say Hecate. I feel like she's more in the habit of saying, getting back to my Giovanni roots.
He smiles lightly and says, "Family has missed you."
Yeah, I'll be back at some point. Just gotta wait till the exchange program blows over.
How's your boy doing?
I have a daughter.
Or, how's your daughter doing? Sorry. So much fucking son talk this session, my brain
He
blanked.
just sighs. She's good, healthy, alive.
Good.
Do you know how long it's gonna be before?
We make her part of the family proper?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
She just stops
Possibly
for a
when
second.
she's older.
All right. I know I should be going, but I got one weird question before I leave.
Hmm.
What do you think happens to a wraith when it's destroyed? It's gone forever? Fragmented to pieces can reform later? Ascends?
Maybe they go to an afterlife.
That's what I meant by ascends. I think I heard a wraith use that term. The one guiding us during the
If you
thing.
I've heard a couple of odd folk use that word.
Mm.
When it comes
I know.
to supernatural things, quote, ascending is
Yeah, I think
a
they also call it
surprisingly common
transcend,
term.
too. Hey, maybe we'll figure out how a vampire ascend.
If
Alright.
you believe some of the religious nut jobs, Golconda.
Yeah, I think it's a little too late for that for me. She laughs as she finally gets out.
As you get home with relatively little problem.
Yep.
And is there anyone that hasn't gone to sleep yet?
Yes, Brian and me,
Ah,
because we were going to meet up.
so you two. Who sucks whose dick?
What the fuck? No.
I was also gonna have the same reaction. I'm glad someone said it before me.
Anyways, so that Steven, aka Brian, knows the usual spot is her condo.
That's what I thought.
All
Oh,
right.
my boy.
I thought you were gonna say some whack ass answer like Trader Joe's.
The
Hunting
usual
supply
spot,
store.
Benihana's.
My boy gets there and just
The only
Open up.
mosque in Salt Lake.
She opens the door.
howdy.
Hey.
So,
She
may I
lets
come
you
in?
Just get in.
Yeah. So, since you like to talk about your finances every now and then, would you be willing to host a breakdancing competition?
You want me to essentially host and sponsor a break dancing
You
competition?
know, if you could do both, that would be great.
What do I get from it?
Oh, that's a good question. What do you get from it? Oh.
Is it an immediate I get something, or are you gonna owe me a boon?
Oh, of course you would go that route, but this is a favor. This makes sense.
Man slowly becomes indebted to everyone in the group.
Technically, someone owes him something.
Somehow gets indebted to, like, I don't know, a fucking ghost.
Also, I will get you your first phone free, but any other is an additional minor boon.
You're stingy. You know
He
that?
is
You're so stingy. You take your job
Technically-
so seriously.
Technically, I'm being very generous. I'm giving you one
to be
phone
fair,
free.
there is if you are you trying to offer the lowest boon?
Yes.
That would be a trivial boon,
Okay, then she says trivial boon.
which is basically the, hey, you're my friend, let's like back and forth.
Yeah.
one.
Then she's like, each individual phone after this first one is going to be a trivial boon.
Pretty much an IOU.
More like tit for tat.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. That one I'm fine with. That one I'll take that deal. That's a damn good deal.
Hmm? She hands you a phone. Again, this one's free.
Did you just have this on pocket? Did you have this shit on speed dial? You have a button in your pocket, you pull that shit out, click it, boom, a phone pops out of your goddamn wall? Where'd this even come from?
Hold on, follow me.
There ain't
She
no way you
brings you
show
to
me
a
a secret
wall.
compartment. There ain't no fucking way. This is how
She
rich you
brings
are?
you to a wall.
Well, no, it's a new apartment.
No. This is the old condo.
Ah, right. Your multiple not havens.
She opens up a panel and a drawer opens with you at least 15 phones.
How bored did you get?
I need backups.
Oh,
Just in case.
backups? Plural?
She shrugs.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Heaven forbid if I have to owe you anything, I'm fucked. Oh man, that means doing this is gonna fucking be the end of me, but I did anyway. I don't know. You know what? Hear me out.
Mm.
You do VTubing, right? I believe that's what you told us.
I do.
You could make it. You can make it be a little bit more interesting, and you also earn money
Hmm,
because you could stream the event,
I could.
judge it, and make
Or
money
PA.
on your end while hosting a competition.
I will point out, no one knows my identity in real life, so
Exactly.
I could, if I want to bring more attention to it, I could make a costume that looks like my VTube.
Out of character. Or you could just like not be at the event,
The
but
event, but host
stream
it.
the event.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Sort of like sports fans, announcer guys, or whatever the fuck they're called.
Hear me
So
out.
she's like, you know what? No, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna stream it, not actually be there. Have cameras set up, and do it kind of like a sports event.
You see?
There we go.
It's working out. You get more popularity and you bring attention to something that most people probably don't know of. And you're helping a probable cause. Me.
Sure.
It's all working out.
Helping
I
a
hi-
probable cause.
I don't think you're a probable cause, but okay. Anyways.
I don't think you're probable cause. Management
Profitable
don't know what that
cause.
means.
That's the break character. That's
No, I love the idea of fucking. I will be honest. That is my favorite part about Miss saying something as a character is going, no, this is the character speaking through me instead of the other way around.
yes. Like
She's
that's
just like-
100. He full committed to that. He didn't stutter. He didn't. He full committed to that.
Well, with that, you won't owe me a boon for doing that for you. She holds out her hand for a handshake. Deal?
And he shakes that hand. Deal.
All
Also,
right.
sorry about suddenly like after he shakes the hand. Sorry about suddenly hanging up the phone.
I was wondering if you were in trouble, honestly.
No, I wasn't in trouble. More along the fact of my
You would know it as
fixation
your
happened.
composition.
Mm,
My fixation kind of happened.
got it.
Was
Well,
it the Wind of Fury's fixation?
out of character. Does Brian have a question as to why she has another apartment?
I mean, you didn't say it was a different apartment, so he's probably assuming
No,
this is
she
the.
said she was moving into a new apartment.
Oh, okay.
And this is the same one as before.
So,
Yeah, okay.
and my character did say, "Why didn't you tell that kind of thing?" So,
Yeah.
another little question I'm going to ask: why didn't you tell us you had a new apartment?
I have personal reasons.
Forgive me for my ignorance. You have personal reasons?
Yes, even I can have personal reasons.
That's crazy to me.
Also out of character, do coterie mates usually tell each other about their, like...
Touchstones? Probably, so they don't
Touchstones?
fucking feed on them. I would think
That's-
that'd be a giant thing to tell
Honestly,
people.
that ranges between, oh yeah, sure, here's the person that I love the most in the world, and I'm going to strategically wait to, if I don't inform them that this person is off limit. Yeah,
Well-
it's a back and forth.
All right, she's gonna say this because technically he doesn't know where. Well, I'm not going to tell you where, but it has to do with the touchstone.
Oh, why didn't you just say that earlier? I wouldn't all be all questiony about it.
Because I was in front of him.
Oh, is that the guy that said, "Is that your boyfriend?"
Yes.
That's crazy. So, are you two a thing?
Oh no, God no. Oh hell no.
What? Okay, I must have hit something. I must have been digging to China and hit a well and just fucking died.
What a weird ass fucking analogy. What the fuck?
Either way, it's getting a little late.
Question it, Steven's character.
How far away is your home? Because I can let you crash in the spare room.
It's about. Oh God, where are we again in the city? He's like trying to think, where are we
You can
again?
just look out the window.
He does so, and he goes,
You're within your guys' domain.
Yeah.
"I think I can make it."
Can he DM?
That sounds a little.
If
That-
you only think you can't, you're staying here.
Understood.
When your coterie mate's just like, Bud, don't try to chase the fucking sun.
I mean, he has celerity. He's just like.
Bud, Icarus didn't have the problem of melting when it hits him.
Yeah. She's just like, we're friends, you're here. Just let it be.
Got it.
So
Will do.
I'm going to have
How
to make an
many
excuse
spare
why
rooms
I'm
do
not
you
there.
have?
Nope,
I have
that's full of
3 spare
dresses.
rooms.
That's shoes.
Actually, good question.
She rich. She has a room for almost everything.
My boy Steven, does your character have a proper place to stay, I should say?
Yeah,
All right.
he lives in an apartment.
Because technically, Delphi could farm a boon off of you by being like, hey, watch my real apartment while I stay at this shitty little apartment. Your son accidentally suns you by being like, wake up.
There's a fire! Wake up!
The middle of the day.
I mean, if there was a fire in the building, she'd die anyway, so...
Yeah, no,
That's a
I'm
lose-lose
just
situation there.
Theoretically, there could be a way out of that situation if it's just fire in the day. But opening the window...
Well, why would he open? I feel like opening the window
To
is not
jump
what he
out
would
the
do
d-
in a fire
to
situation
jump
as
out
much
the
as
window.
just throttle your neck.
Jump out the window.
Or throw her down on top of the trampoline because she's dead asleep.
What?
And then she
Damn,
just
she's-
disintegrates upon hitting the sun.
Imagine spontaneously combusting in the middle of a fire.
That's crazy.
Imagine spontaneously combusting
Where the hell is this other person?
in the middle of a normal room when there's a fire going on somewhere else.
Anyways.
You at the morgue looking at that like... Yeah, I know that was too early of a total combustion, but...
Shrug. Either way, she's like, well, I have an excuse not to be there tonight, because technically I'm in the middle of moving, so... Spare room. I'm here. I've got to find someone to take care of this place. God damn it.
You know,
Yes.
my apartment's kind of shit. I won't lie. You'd be more than welcome to do this to help you.
I don't feel like owing you a boon.
Oh, am I that bad?
No, not for something that I could get a boon out of someone else.
Damn it! Damn it! It's like that's how we care.
I will
Damn
say,
it.
Adelphi would know. It's very hard to find someone that you can trust, even if it's just to be an idiot that doesn't know how to backstab you properly.
Look, give me a couple days, I might come back to you.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance.
on his knees, gripping her dress. Oh, so there's a chance.
Her. You're
Okay.
seeming a little desperate. I might be able to get a boon out of you.
Are you trying to flip tables now? You trying to literally pick up the chessboard and turn it around?
Sorry, I just imagined him flopping on the floor, moving around while saying that, because I don't know why that just sounded so funny.
I imagined
like
him
an image.
fucking grabbing her by the scruff of her shirt and shaking her.
I do not do
She's
that.
laughing.
But
I
instead,
will point out
I
she's
pick up
laughing.
instead I pick up an actual table and just spin it around.
I want to point out again, she is actually laughing.
Shaking my fucking head.
So,
Yes.
You guys
Bedtime.
bicker for the rest of the night until you
Yeah.
fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
and my character does the habit. He's not gonna be on the bed.
Now,
Bounce
would
off
you
the
guys wish to stop here?
bed. It's been
Yes.
3 hours.
Good.
Yeah.
In that case,
I'm not mad that it's been 3 hours, but I'm saying it's 3 hours.
I was getting a little...
Loopy.
We went to bed
Brain.
late last night and woke up.
Well, fair enough. Well, let's say bye to
Early.
everyone before we dispose.
Yes. Au
Yep.
revoir.
Bye!
Goodbye.
You fucking
If you're
freaks.
considering suicide, no.